I'm going to talk about pavers. This is the problem in Pennsylvania. You can see where the paver's sunk here, like this, and like this, and on this side like this and this. Because when you're driving over them in Pennsylvania, it makes them sink no matter what you put under them. So I always pour concrete. Other guys don't do that. There's no right or wrong way, but I'm going to show you how we fix these. Now, when I'm fixing pavers in my area, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get a bag of Portland cement and just take one little piece of Portland like that and just mix it up. Now that's very weak. What that does is it keeps the sand from washing away. You just mix it up real dry. That's all you do. It's not strong at all, but it just keeps the bottom of the sand from washing away. Now we're looking at it. You can see the big space here. You pour this here as a stopper. You got this big space where all these pavers sunk. So the first thing we're going to do is try to get them up. Get this one up. Get it up. Like that. You don't want to lose them. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. As far over as we want to go. Like that. And that's stuff don't matter too much. And throw some of that stuff in. Just like that. And put this down here a little bit better. Then we're going to get our first paver. Drop it in. Pound it down to the height. Next paver. Then you got to kind of adjust them a little bit. You get what you want. And the next paver, same thing. And that's a little low. So you throw a little more in there. Pound it in. And that's it. That went too low. This one has to come up a little bit more. However you want to do it. That's it. And then you'd be doing the same thing with these. You get them out, same way. It's not a big deal. I'm running out of stuff here, but you can see what I'm doing. That's it. You gotta keep going back and forth until you get them. going to tell you if you're on or going off. See what I mean? You got to keep checking it with the board. Just want to do one more, just for the heck of it. Running out of goulash here. A little too low. Pick it up. This is the way I do it on concrete. Once you do it, you don't have to do this no more. Just check it. Down more. Too high. Gotta take a little bit out. That's the idea. That's it. So that's what it looks like after you filled it all in. I'm going to talk about that job a little bit. I was doing a job there for the owner, and he asked me to show him how to fix those pavers. So what happens in Pennsylvania, why those pavers sank, that job's only about 10 years old, is because we get frost in Pennsylvania. And in the spring, as that frost starts to unfreeze on top, it holds the water on the top because of the ice on the bottom, and it turns into a mud situation. You drive over it, the pavers sink. That's why personally in this area, when I do a job like that, I pour concrete first and I just lay the pavers on top. I never had a problem. One thing they did do right was everybody maybe 30 feet or so, they put a band across because the pavers would actually slide down the hill if they didn't do that. But one of the biggest things I want to explain to you is what works in Pennsylvania doesn't work in Florida. What works in Florida doesn't work in Alaska, and what works in Alaska doesn't work in California. It's all different. You always have to ask the local guys how to do things in their area. Now when I fix them, I use 1 part Portland cement to 7 parts sand. And the reason I did that was because it's just strong enough where the water won't wash it away, and it's weak enough where the cement won't stick to the bottom of the paver. So you can always pick the paver up, hit it with a hammer, and relay it again. Another thing, when you go to Europe and that, you see all those paver roads and paver driveways. They've been doing that for years, and that base they got is a couple feet thick in a lot of areas. So I hope you get something out of these videos, just another little thing. Thanks for watching. I'm Mike Haduck. Until next video.